We've come to the series finale of What If, so today I thought it was time for me to stop and talk about What If Season 3. Please know that everything that I will say in this video is just my very own opinion. My name is SW Nation, and you are free to comment down below your very own review on What If Season 3. Comment down below, did you love it, did you hate it? All of that great things in the comment section. Please don't forget to check out that Twitter and that TikTok link. Those are in the description, along with the What If Season 1 review. You can check out my thoughts I did 3 years ago. Your What If episodes ranked. All of that fun and great stuff is in the description. And with all that being said, guys, like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get right into our rant. Like many other reviews this year, this will be more of like a retrospective of sorts for the entire series. So it's not just really a review of Season 3. So just sit back, kick your feet up, and let's have a nice long discussion about What If, the entire series, as well as this season. So, I mean, my general thoughts about this season was that they have some good episodes. I love the fact that we're getting more MCU actors, more of the Phase 4 MCU actors like Teyonah Parris or Oscar Isaac or Simu Liu. Like, I thought that was pretty great that we were finally getting Shang-Chi, Moon Knight, even Captain America, Sam Wilson Captain America in What If. Finally, we're getting Anthony Mackie in there. After 2 seasons, you guys couldn't get Anthony Mackie? So weird. So I thought that it was nice and refreshing to kind of see those faces again, but also hear those voices again and putting them in these stories. Even though we haven't seen them in live action again, I thought it was pretty cool just to see them inside of this because they are still canon. They are still very much alive inside of the MCU. So for the entire series, I was over the moon excited about the concept of the series when they first announced it, and this was probably, it wasn't my highly anticipated, but it was like in the middle there. It's like, okay, this could be a nice experiment, let's see how this works out. And the first season was fun enough. Like, I thought it was great. You know, having watched 2 more seasons and the series finale, this was an ambitious enough series for Marvel to do. I think the initial novelty of seeing these Elseworld stories was just a whole lot of fun for me as someone who is a big fan of Elseworlds, the concept. But the multiverse is supposedly an infinite amount of possibilities if we're willing to pay the actors to return to voice the characters. And that's another thing that we have a roadblock here. You have to wait till the actors' schedules are cleared, and then you have to get the actors in the voice booths, and then you have to pay the actors, make new contracts, and pay the actors millions of dollars so then they can come back and replay these characters that they played in live action. And it's like, you kind of lose something when you don't have the voice actors. It's a great novelty getting the guys who acted them in live action to voice them in animation. That's cool, that's great when it works. Also, with the concept of infinite possibilities, you expect some crazy, wacky, and interesting things, especially in animation. I love the idea of what if Doctor Strange lost his heart instead of his hands. I love the idea of medieval Avengers. That episode was pretty cool. What if Peggy became Captain America? I mean, that's simple enough, but it's interesting. How would the world have changed? What if Tony Stark was saved by Killmonger? Again, that's an interesting concept. The world would be different. So I think all of that worked for me. But then again, all of that was in the first season, and only one of those episodes that I mentioned was in the second season. And unfortunately, the series never found its place in the multiverse because of uninteresting and baffling choices for certain stories. You're introducing original characters like Kahori, who have a tie to the Space Stone, or Birdie, who has a tie to Howard the Duck and Darcy, and you just don't really care about them. I think Kahori would be a cool idea if Kahori wasn't a new character, if Kahori was Echo, because Echo and Kahori both have the same Native American backgrounds. So I thought maybe, just maybe, that could have been an interesting enough concept, or maybe that episode could have been about Namor. I want to know how they chose these kind of what-ifs, because the penultimate episode of Season 3 is probably one of the worst episodes I have ever seen of this entire show. Even worse than the Kahori episode. And then they tried to sprinkle Storm in the mix, but it didn't work. And I think mainly because of the many delays, we started getting episodes to things we haven't seen yet. Our first time seeing Sam lead a team was this season. Ironheart was supposed to feature the Hood as the villain. The Hood is featured in this season fighting Shang-Chi and Hawkeye. Hell, even Shang-Chi comes back. We haven't even seen him in live action yet. We haven't even gotten a release date for a sequel yet. And Blade was supposed to be in this season with Moon Knight's powers. But you know what? We haven't even seen Mahershala Ali's Blade in live action. And Blade is off of the release schedule. It's been delayed indefinitely. The first season of the series was so hell-bent on giving us memories of Phase 1 with what-if scenarios. Like I said before, what if Peggy got the super soldier serum? What if T'Challa was abducted by Peter Quill? What if Killmonger saved Tony? And then they all collided into this Guardians of the Multiverse thing. And I think that was effective enough. Season 2 followed this method as well. It just wasn't as effective as Season 1. With this season, it seemed like we just let all of our tricks out of the bag. There's a shortage of imagination here. The concepts are fine. Individual episodes are fine enough. But that's the show. It's just fine. I guess it was never meant to be anything more other than fine. A novelty. But when you're looking at all of the many possibilities that this show could have had, it's pretty much a disappointing series. And out of 26 episodes, there are only about 5 to 7 episodes worthy of the concept. I would say What If Season 3 is a C and a 5 out of 10. And I would say there are some very interesting episodes. I think the one with Riri Williams is very interesting. Darcy and Howard the Ducks episode was fun. It was fine. I like hearing all of the MCU actors come back. I thought it was pretty cool. Where there are some interesting episodes, this season ends with a lackluster finale that showcased what could have been. This finale felt like a payoff to something that wasn't satisfyingly set up. And by the time the series ended, it felt like a huge slap in the face. Because they ended off with showcasing different possibilities of different stories. Human Spider, Blade as Moon Knight, Thanos with Wolverine's claws, Star-Lord with the 10 rings. Unfortunately, I just don't have that many big thoughts on this season or this series in general. It's fine enough, but a B, and a C does not mean that it's a great or good series. Alright guys, that is it for the review/rant. Please know everything that I did say in this video was just my very own opinion, and you're free to comment down below. What did you think of What If Season 3? Comment down your thoughts in the comment section below. Please don't forget to check out that Twitter and that TikTok link. Those are in the description, along with that Marvel playlist. That link is also in the description as well. With all that being said, guys, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Peace.